Hey Canada, how you doing? How's that virus? Huh? Everything shut down? Almost shut down? Gonna shut it down if you don't behave? Okay, we're gonna let you out, but you gotta have your little handcuffs on, your little passport so you can go places. No passport, no go places. You must behave. We're shutting down anybody that isn't scared into submission. Nobody's not afraid of the virus. That's good. I'm losing my job. I'm not getting the jab, and I'm going to lose my job. I'm a cook for the Coast Guard, federal government here in Canada. And the Constitution says they can't do that. It's illegal. But, COVID. Hey, COVID. Whoa, COVID. As soon as you say those magic words, you can just do whatever you want. What is COVID, Just for fun, write down 3 things that you know about the virus, or the pandemic, or whatever it is. The things that you know that are just, these are the truths, okay? Whatever it is. Like, masks saves lives. Write that down, whatever it is. The virus is super dangerous. It can kill you. It probably will, or whatever. If my grandfather gets it, he will die. The virus doesn't mean anything. It's all bullshit. Write whatever it is that you think. Write 3 of those down, and then search them efficiently or properly. Use multiple search engines, pretend you're for it, pretend you're against it, and then look for actual reports, not what someone said the report said. Just look for the report. You can understand English. You can figure it out. Especially reports about Uttar Pradesh in India. 240 million people. They were just screwed from the COVID. They had no chance, no social distancing, no money. It was pretty bad. So the government had no choice. They had these rapid response teams developed, for health professionals. You do an 1.5-hour program, and then you are a rapid response team member, and you went out to all over India with these little bags that had vitamins in it, some zinc, alcohol swabs, temperature checks, what to do if you have these temperatures. Ivermectin, it had, what? Ivermectin? What's that? So anyway, they had ivermectin in there. Yeah, ivermectin. And weeks later, there's no COVID there. Like 3 deaths, 240 million people. They got the best numbers in the world. And their neighboring province didn't do it. They went the vaccine route. And their doctors came to the conclusion that, both are good. The ivermectin's good and the vaccine's good. The 1-2 punch is the best. But if you can only give one punch, give the ivermectin punch, not the vaccine punch, because they proved that ivermectin was better than the vaccine. Yes, they proved that ivermectin was better than the vaccine. Look it up. Use the search engines. Get this. The CDC and the World Health Organization had volunteers in India as part of their rapid response teams. So Americans went to India, gave them all a bunch of ivermectin, cured them, fixed them, came back to America. But nothing. Now what's that? Well, I didn't want to say anything because I'd get fired or I'll lose all my social media accounts. Cool. Dead people don't matter. My boss. Okay, let's talk about bosses and doctors. There's a clinic, okay? There's the head doctor, he's the boss, or she's the boss, and all these other doctors. So one day, 7 of the 10 other doctors go into the office of the main doctor, or the head doctor, and say, hey, doc, we found this, blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is. The head doctor is not going to say, get out of my office. The head doctor is going to say, hey, well, let's look at it. But if those same 7 doctors came in, hey, doc, ivermectin, blah, 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 hey, get out of my office, get out, no, 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 no. End of story, shut up, we're not going down there. We've already picked the vaccine path, or whatever it is. No, 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 shut up. Because we can't say it. Even if it's true, you just can't say it. So all you doctors out there that know that are sitting there saying nothing, and people are dying. And what are you doing? Nothing. Cool. Right on. Assholes. Psycho fucks. So now it's years later, and I got a loved one in the hospital, and we're talking about treatments. And they're saying, well, what about this? No, that doesn't, blah, 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 it doesn't available. Okay, so am I thinking, is that the ivermectin doctor or the doctor that didn't like the ivermectin? So can I trust this doctor? I don't know. What a shitty feeling to have when you're in there with your loved one and you're wondering what the fuck this doctor's going to get on with, the truth or some bullshit. And I hope I'm pissing off some doctors right now, because you doctors are standing on the truth and not doing it because your boss or your social media or anything, and dead people don't even matter. Fuck you. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, man. Go to bed tonight thinking I'm a jerk. And you can do something about it. And you're not. Would you like watching people die? You get off on it or something? You're sick. Our doctor in Newfoundland, she's going with the flow, everything. So what if Newfoundland did the ivermectin thing? We told Canada, you know what, never mind. We're our own thing. We've kind of been that way since you joined us in 49. We let you in. But we're going to set the rules now. And we're going to open up our economy and make billions of dollars, and everyone's going to get rich and have fun and be the Newfoundland that we were used to. And everyone's going to come. You got a vaccine? Great, go anywhere you want. You don't have a vaccine? Great, go around. Oh, you're feeling shitty? Come to the hospital. Oh, you got the flu? Take this. Oh, you got the vid? Take this ivermectin stuff. Oh, you got a broken arm? Yeah, we're not going to test you for COVID. And a Newfoundland makes billions of dollars. So Dr. Fitzgerald's like, wow. She looks everything up, looks up to all the science on ivermectin. And she comes to the conclusion, yeah, this is actually true. We can save the people. We can turn Newfoundland back to normal. So she calls her boss. And her boss says, oh, yeah. You know what? You just shut up and don't ever... We never even had this conversation. Boom. That's the end of that. And then she, quits? Does videos like this that no one listens to? Let's just say that her boss, great idea. We're going to rock Newfoundland. This is going to be awesome. Hang up the phone, calls up, hey, Ottawa, we're going to open up everything using ivermectin, and it's going to be awesome because blah, 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 blah. Are you kidding me? Your last transfer payment just got eliminated. You do that and you are history. Nothing comes from blah, blah, blah. So then the leader of the province says, well, I guess we're just going to watch people die. Newfoundland doesn't have that many anyway. Not a big deal, really. And everyone's doing okay here. We're suffering economically. But, once we get the passports, click, click, and we get around with our little handcuffs, we can be good little soldiers. Yeah, right there. Right there. Yeah, I'm pissed off. I should be. I'm losing my job over bullshit. Sorry. I lost my Facebook account. I lose my job because I say facts. And no one can tell me wrong. No one's ever said, Jim, you're wrong. They've said, Jim, you know what? Just get the thing and just shut up. I will be psychologically tortured for the rest of my life if I take that fucking jab. I am so against it. I'm not against vaccines. I'm against that one. I took the one to go to Africa because I dove in that shit-filled harbor. Willingly, because I looked it up, I read it, I saw what it could do to me. I said, man, that's worse than diving in a harbor without it. Yeah, so I'm not anti-vaccine. And the next time someone says, oh, you're anti-vaccine? Oh, yeah? You are too. No, I'm not. I got the jab. Oh, yeah? Did you get the Hep C jab? Did you get the shingles one or the scabies one? No. Well, how come? You must be anti-vaccine. Well, I didn't need those. Yahtzee. Anyway. I gotta go. Thanks for listening. I hope this matters.